We're playing Wallace and Gromit in the Last Resort. This is episode number 2 of Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures by TellTale. Let's see what they get up to in this part. Right, let's head back down to the cellar, because there was a couple of people in the cellar.
Cannonball!
Ooh. Okay, who should we go to first? Let's go to you first.
Enjoying your holiday, I hope, Major?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Dashed comfortable billet you have here.
Oh, thank you. We strive to achieve complete customer satisfaction. That wasn't so hard.
Put that thing down and pay attention.
Oh.
Sorry.
I am about to reenact one of the greatest desert battles of history, the Siege of Aqaba. Not many know the tale. It was late 1914, or was it 1916? It was an even year of that, I'm sure. On the one side was a single British soldier, T.E. Lawrence, better known to you civvies as Sir Lawrence of Olivier. On the other, the invading army of the Ottoman Empire, thousands strong. You know the story.
Yeah,
Lawrence single-handedly defended a desert fortress from a massive attack. He had only one rifle and no ammunition. He was all alone, just like this. Lawrence watched the enemy from a secret vantage point sheltered by enormous red boulders. Anyway, as the enemy massed, vultures began to circle overhead, crying out in their desperate thirst for blood. Anyway, now at this point your average Joe would have thrown in the towel and anything else he had to hand. But what do you think our Lawrence did? He took tea. Anyway, Lawrence was about to dunk his digestive when suddenly... Oh, blast and bother. This isn't right. Not quite historically accurate, I'm afraid. I'll have to start again. Just a moment.
Okay, so he wanted, like, bird sounds, right? Come out. Okay, and then he wanted tea.
May I offer you a spot of tea, Major?
Of course, sharpens the wits.
Any interest in this?
Perfect! Just like the great boulders of the Aqaba Desert.
Wonderful.
You're in luck, my boy. I was just about to reenact the Siege of Aqaba. You know the story.
I do, funnily
Sir
enough.
Lawrence took cover under massive red boulders. Just like this. Vultures circled the sky, crying out for blood. Just like this, our Lawrence, cool as a cabbage, took tea. Just like this. Lawrence was taking tea and about to dunk his digestive when suddenly 10,000 howling Ottoman soldiers charged the fortress. Tea was ruined, obviously. But did Lawrence of Olivier give up?
I'm gonna say no.
He took his rifle and levered the great red boulders down the dunes, rolling them straight into the enemy horde. With the invaders in disarray, Lawrence, armed only with his bayonet and still desperate to recover, counterattacked. He took them on one by one until he achieved total and complete victory!
Woo! Oh.
I'll just tidy this up.
Right, let's go talk to Mr. Pania then.
Your searchlight is just what West Wallaby Street Waterworld needed, Mr. Pania. Everything satisfactory, I hope?
No, Not satisfactory at all.
Oh.
A certain Scottish gentleman has been deconstructing my constructions.
No.
Perhaps the management could have a word with him.
I'm afraid Mr. McBiscuit is rather difficult to pin down.
You've got to do something. If I can't finish my sandcastle, I'll have to insist on a refund.
Your castle looks very handsome, Mr. Paneer. Such charming little bucket shapes. I do admire creative artists like yourself.
Oh, thank you, Miss Flit. At least someone appreciates art and craft. Look, it's almost done. What do you reckon?
Very nice.
That's the royal court where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his royal chums. That's the tower of groceries where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the enchanted tower where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince. That's the horrible dungeon where the mean, bullying knight is kept locked in chains.
Ooh.
I should look in on our other guests.
But I'm nearly done. Just one last touch. There. The perfect finishing touch. The mark of finest quality produce. Miss Flit's going to be impressed.
Oh, aye, she'll be ever so impressed, I'm sure.
Oh, no.
Whoops, my foot slipped, silly me.
That's so mean.
My castle. Stomped on by a tartan heel. See what I have to put up with? A holiday's not a blinking holiday if I can't finish my sandcastle. Now I have to start all over.
I'll let you start all over, mate. He's still asleep. Everything seems to be in order over here. He finished his sandcastle!
Making progress.
I'm almost done. Have a look. As you can see, I've rearranged everything. It's even better than before.
I see.
That's the horrible dungeon where the mean, bullying knight is kept locked in chains. That's the royal court where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his royal chums. That's the enchanted tower where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince. That's the tower of groceries where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top
He
quality
stood on
produce.
the
Impressive
tower of
architecture, don't you think?
groceries.
Oh, yes.
So, let's put something spiky in the tower of
Hey,
groceries.
this little fella might enhance your sandcastle.
A knight to defend the castle, eh? Why not? It couldn't hurt. Just one last touch. There.
Alexa,
The mark of
stop.
finest quality produce. I can't wait to show Miss
Why is
Flit.
Alexa
And I'm
talking
sure
to me?
she can't wait to see.
Oh no.
Oh, my foot! My
Haha.
big tender foot! It was a blasted sand trap! Oh, ow! 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 Ow!
Well then, should be able to work in peace now, I reckon.
Oh, well, jolly good.
Now for the finishing touch. The defender of the kingdom.
However do
Nice.
you manage such lovely creations, Mr. Paneer?
It's a knack, Miss Flit. If I hadn't made it into grocer's school, I might have been an engineer. But of course, groceries are my first love.
Ah, anything else I can assist with?
No, thank you, Mr. Wallace. You may consider me a happy camper and most satisfied customer.
Oh,
We
good.
do aim to please. Ha ha! At last! A house full of satisfied customers, just as I predicted. I'd best tell Gromit to lay the table.